I'm just gonna wait here, see if people join in. It's been a while since I've done a live chat, so I'm gonna do one and talk to you guys. It's been a while. Um, I didn't try to set it up on my computer. Phone's easier. I can just whip my phone out and do it. Computer, I gotta set up all that. Uh, um, whatever that's called, OVS or whatever. I don't feel like setting it up. Too lazy. It's easier just doing on this. Um, so I'll wait a little bit, see if anybody comes in here. If not, okay. And I don't know what we're gonna do here, but I'm just gonna see where it goes. Plus, I'm trying to decide what I want to play tonight. I don't know what I want to do tonight. I want to play some more P. I've been playing my PS2 a lot. Okay, can I switch this over? I think I can. See, I've been deciding on whether or not I want to play some of this stuff, or if I want to play some of my PS1 stuff, which is all in here. Well, for the most part, there's some out here. Where is the rest of my PS1 stuff? Most of it's in here. Like, okay.
World-class heart care is closer than you think. My heart was failing.
Like,
no one else could figure out what was wrong with me. And Cleveland Clinic is the one that saved my life. When you choose Cleveland Clinic, you'll get the nation's #1 heart program. 24 years.
What's my favorite PS2 that I own? Huh?
You'll have a team specialized in the most complex heart cases with an unparalleled record of successful.
Let's see.
Technology.
It's really hard to pick a favorite here.
They're there to find the problem and to fix it so that you have a quality of life.
There's a lot. Like, I there's a really good underrated one that I like a lot. And I'm gonna show it to you guys if I can reach it, because it's pretty far down in my rack. There we go. This is probably one of my favorites. This is probably one of my favorites right here, X-Files. Resistor Serve. This is a really good game, especially if you like the X-Files. It's actually like a Resident Evil style game, and it's a really neat game if you like the X-Files. It's actually, the story was written by one of the I think a group of the writers of the show, I think. So the story is really good, and it makes you feel like you're playing an episode of the X-Files. So that's probably one of my favorites. My other favorite is The Punisher. Because that's just a brutal game. I love brutal. I don't know, it's more like a shooter, but it's also kind of like I would say it's a third person action game, but it's got like shooter elements to it. But it's also like a stealth thing. You have to like use stealth. But X-Files is probably one of my favorite PS2 games. It's pretty underrated. It's not the greatest game like graphically, but like story-wise, if you love the X-Files, which I'll prove to you guys I do. There's my complete series box set, and next to it, let me show you guys. Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff out here, but if you look right there, you can see the rest of the series, all the season box sets that are the newest season and the other season. I have that, so I'm a pretty big fan of the X-Files. I've met 3 of the actors from the show. Yeah, Mitch, No, four, four. So yeah, I'm actually yeah, I'm pretty big into the X Files. Um, so that's probably one of my favorite PS2 games. That that I have. I didn't find out about that till years after it was released. Um, we were going. My brother and I were going through our code breaker. We have, and we stumbled upon the game. We're like, "What is X Files Resist Serve?" So I looked it up, and um, we bought it and liked it. I actually bought it twice. Because originally we bought it, it was just the disc only. It wasn't like complete, but now since I'm a collector, I like having my stuff complete with the case manual and artwork and stuff. So I picked it up a few years ago. Um, so yeah, that's probably one of my favorite underrated um, PS3 games that I have in my collection. My all time favorite would probably be like Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 2 or 3. I would say 3, just because there's a ton of characters in that game. And there's a reason people want that game to be remade. It's because of the amount of characters in that game. It's like insane. It's like probably there's probably 20 or 30 more characters than Xenoverse 2 at this point, if you count all the variations. I think. So yeah, let me put this back in the rack real quick. And while I do that, you guys can ask me other questions. And um, control this at an angle. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. My favorite PS3. Um, Although oddly enough, I've been playing a lot of PS1 stuff lately. Um, but my wife and I recently played a game that a lot of people probably don't know has a hidden two-player mode. Let me see if I can get to it here. Uh, it's down pretty far. Yeah, this is a pretty underrated game. Oops. Are you talking about the Tiger handheld Sonic Underground? Or are you talking about the cartoon itself? Because I haven't played the LCD in forever. I think I beat it once when I was a kid, but that was a long time ago. I mean, we're talking probably 15, 15, 16 years ago. Probably longer than that. I don't remember how old I was when I bought that game. But I actually bought that game new, so I vividly remember buying Sonic Underground um, new. I went to I believe it was Toys R Us and got that. Might have been Johnny's Toys, but I'm not positive. But here's the game me and my wife actually played. Um, it's called Urban Rain. It's like a Tekken brawler because it's made by Namco, so it's kind of like a Tekken beat 'em up. And you're probably thinking, well, how did you play with your wife? Well, I found out that there's a hidden co-op mode that you actually have to like enter in a cheat code um, at the title screen. It's like some pretty intricate code, and I'm like, why would you have that hidden? And now it's not optimized for two-player mode, but it's fairly fun to like sit there and play with somebody because the AI is super like stupid and dumb, and they basically just sit there. So I was like, dude, you gotta help me out with this game. This game is getting hard, and I need a human to play with. And my wife's like, okay, I'll try it. And she actually like was getting pretty into it. So I found that pretty funny that she was actually getting really into it and getting pissed off at some parts like I was. But it was actually kind of funny because we actually got through it pretty quick. But she actually did pretty good at the game for not playing it for that long. Because you have to play up to mission 31. That's when the co-op uh, technically gets enabled because that's when you can choose partners and um, like I said, the camera's not optimized. It does. You have to like stay within camera range of each other. So if you play that game with a friend or brother, sister, mother, whatever, um, make sure you're like within camera range. Like make sure you don't just run off because you won't be able to see what the other player's doing because there's no way to like have like split screen, which I thought was weird. Like why would you make that a hidden mode in a game that would benefit from like multiplayer? Because that like there's multiplayer in the game. Like there's a fighting mode where you can beat each other up, and it's all right. It's not as fun as the main campaign, um, but it's only on partner missions that you can have two-player mode. Um, but like most of the missions after 30 or partner missions, I think towards the end of the game it's more single missions. But I mean, for what it is, it's a pretty fun game. Um, so yeah, that's another one I actually really enjoyed it. I had it for a while before I actually sat down and played it too. Um, so yeah, that's another game I like to play that I played a lot of recently. So you have to look at the cover. I know it's backwards, but cool. It's backwards. Anyway, I'm gonna try to put this back. I don't know if I'll be able to with the angle I'm at here, but we're gonna try. Sweet. That actually went in pretty damn easy. Cause I'm on the weird side. I usually go from the left. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to decide what I want to do to kill some time tonight. I don't know. I don't know what I want to play. I got so much stuff. Like, I got so much stuff. Um, but yeah, I've been playing a lot of PS2 lately. A lot of my Switch lately. I love my Switch. My Switch is like freaking great. If you guys don't own a Switch, you guys need to own a Switch. Um, but anyway, so that's pretty much it. Um, let's see, what can I talk to you guys about? Well, there's a lot of things that have been on my mind lately. Pretty much, just what else can I do with my channel? That's what I'm trying to like think of. Um, I need more ideas of what to do because honestly, guys, I'm thinking of taking a break from doing videos for a while just because I really don't have any ideas of what I can do anymore. Um, and I don't mean that from um, like I don't have ideas in my head. Like I always have ideas of things I can do, but I'm very limited in what I can do here. Because space issues and stuff like that. There's stuff I want to do that I can't do. Um, like I want to do like PS4 videos and Switch videos and stuff like that, but I can't because I don't have the right equipment and I don't have the room for the right kind of setup. So I don't know what else I want to do because the handheld game thing it's not really working for the channel anymore because like my views and my analytics lately have been terrible, and that's why I've been like kind of debating on whether or not I want to like just step back for a little bit and just kind of like enjoy what I've done so far with the channel, and maybe just take a break and think about what I want to do going forward to try to facilitate growth instead of like the steady decline that's been happening, because that's a pretty big concern in my mind. Like, why why is it declining rather than expanding in views? And I think I understand the reason as to why it is, but at the same time, like I want the channel to be successful, but at the same time, like I don't think it ever will be to the point where I want it to be. Um, so I know it's kind of a weird thing. Do I? Well, the manuals I have, yes, I read. I a lot of my game manuals I don't even have anymore. Like, um, but if you're asking about Sonic Underground, yes, I have read that manual. I do actually have a photocopy of it. But yes, I do read my manuals for my LCD games when I get them. If they have them. Most of my games do not have manuals. Like I would say 90% of my games do not have manuals. Very, very, very few of them do. Um, Maybe 90 is a little high. I mean, I would say like 80% of them don't. All my packaged ones have manuals. And some of my loose ones I have manuals tucked in there. But yeah, I do read my manuals from time to time. I would love to have manuals for all the games. I would love to have like all my games like packaged, honestly, like with the blister packs and all that stuff. But that would take up too much room. So I mean, I can't do everything, but it would be nice. But yeah, that's one thing I've been thinking about, guys. Like, do I just want to like take a break? Because like, honestly, guys, the format or whatever, if you want to call it a format, isn't working. Like, it's not garnishing views. Like, even before my channel blew up, like before the GoFundMe thing, like my views were better than they were now. And I think that's due to well, that was kind of a caveat of the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe like helped for a while, but then it hurt because after that people were like uninterested in what I was doing, so they unsubscribed, which I get because I wasn't doing anything like super good on this channel. Like I never planned on branching out doing like super good high quality videos when I started the channel. And honestly, I still don't think it'll ever go in that direction unless the things change to where I can actually make like really good quality videos. But I doubt that'll ever happen just because of, like I said, my situation right now. Like I don't have room to have equipment and whatever else. But the reason I did the channel the way it was just like a willy nilly thing. It was like nobody else is doing a channel focused on LCD games, so why don't I just do one? That was the main goal of the channel at first. Then I just started uploading whatever. And it's weird. Like I was gonna do a community post talking about me wanting to take a break and like being discouraged in views and my analytics, because it seems like the my analytics, like the only videos that get viewed a lot are like all the video game music I have posted, which honestly is fine, but like I would rather be like content that I actually uploaded and made myself. Like the music that gets viewed the most is like Wolfenstein and Double Dragon Neon, which is really weird because Double Dragon Neon is like an old game, and why that gets so many views still is like beyond me. I guess because people like the 80s vibe of the music. I don't. Maybe because nostalgia is like a big freaking thing right now. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why the views are like so good. But that doesn't help my AdSense because like I don't monetize the videos because I don't own the rights to them. So I don't monetize those videos. I think some of the Wolfenstein 3D music I monetized because YouTube never went after me on it, so I just kept it monetized. Honestly, I should probably demonetize those just to be fair because like honestly I shouldn't be making money off those videos, but I mean I doubt Robert Prince cares, the guy who made the music. So I mean, if he does, if he ever emails me and says, "Hey, we demonetized," yeah, I'll do it. But it would take too long to go through and just demonetize all. Well, it wouldn't take that long. It would take like 2 minutes. I just don't feel like doing it right now. But because if I did that, my monetization would be terrible. Like there'd be no point. That's the only thing upholding my monetization on this channel. Other than that, nothing else gets viewed. None of my SEDing videos that gets viewed. None of the other videos I posted gets viewed. So I don't know what else to do, and that's why I'm kind of doing this live stream to kind of reach out to you guys that are in here now, or might come in here later on after I stop this live stream and comment and tell me like what do you think I could do to help garner views and sub growth and um, I don't know whatever else. Because honestly, guys, I don't know. I don't know where I can go from here. Because honestly, when they go, I'm gonna tell you a little story, and then I'll probably end the video because I want to go do some stuff. Um, because if a lot of you don't know, when I talk about the GoFundMe thing, go check out all those videos that have the GoFundMe title in them. If you want a little backstory on what that was all about and why it blew up and why. And I'm going to explain why I wish it wouldn't have blown up like it did, but I'm grateful that it did because if it didn't, um, it would have been like really hard on my wife and I for a long, long time. But anyway, so what I'm trying to get at with the GoFundMe thing, why I kind of regret doing the video now as opposed to because back then I did, but now I kind of do like a year later, like a year and a half later almost after doing it. I kind of regret it because now that the channel's gotten kind of bigger than I ever anticipated it getting. Now with me not creating stellar content, people aren't drawn to my channel anymore. There's no growth in my channel, and before I wasn't worried about growth, like I didn't care. But now I care because the first 3 or 4 months after the GoFundMe happened, my monetization was like $200, which was insane for me because I was doing that in like 2 years. Like it would take me like a year and a half to build up that much monetization, and now it's back to where it takes me like a year and a half to build up like $200. That's a lot because monetization is a really weird system. Like you guys, a lot of you new YouTubers and people that say YouTube can't be a job. Yeah, it can be if you blow up overnight and get like millions of subs. You can be making thousands upon thousands of dollars easily because of the amount of clicks you get. That's what it matters. The amount of clicks you get, it's all dollars and cents. It's like 3 cents per click or a cent per click or something. Something weird. It's practically nothing. But when you talk about like if you get 1,000 views, that's like what $10, I think. If my math is right, I think it's like $10. So that's $10 you can get just for getting 1,000 views. if I'm correct. I think it's like a cent or maybe like half a cent. Basically nothing. It might be like more than one view. It might be like 2 or 3 views that get you like a cent. But you get my point. Like it's hard to make money on YouTube. And back when it blew up, I was all like high on the whole. Oh my god, this could blow up, and I could be making like hundreds of dollars a month, or maybe close to $1,000 a month on YouTube, and like kind of make a living off of it. That's what I was thinking. Like in my swelled head because you guys don't understand what was happening. The night it happened, I was getting emailed over and over and over of like sub growth. That there's like I was getting hundreds and hundreds of subs that night. I probably got close to probably 1,000 subs that night, and I was just like, what the hell is happening? And that's when I started getting really bad panic attacks. Like I literally started getting panic attacks after that because I was so freaked out by the amount of exposure the video got. Like I was trending on YouTube. Um, that's a weird comment, but okay. Anyway, I was trending on YouTube, so I was like, "What do I do?" I didn't know what to do. I still don't know what to do. That's the whole thing. Is you guys don't get it. I still can't believe my subs. I am nothing to bitch and complain about, but I am because I had 13,000 subs back when I started. I had like 1,000 subs on my own, and that was me doing nothing but like willy nilly videos of the same videos you have seen, like Sonic R. You guys saw that's the kind of videos I did. I didn't do anything super spectacular to get 1,000 subs. When I hit 1,000 subs, I about fell out of my wheelchair, and that's not a figure of speech. I literally almost fell out of my wheelchair. I was like, I just hit 1,000 subs. 1,000 people would give a crap about what I post for the most part. But now it's like 18,000 subs or whatever it is now, or 13,000, whatever. But like back when it blew up, it was like 18,000. I was like, holy crap! 18,000 people subscribed to me overnight just to know what is going on with my life. Like, and then of course my wife broke her foot like a month after it blew up. So that was a whole other saga in the GoFundMe thing because people were asking about my wife's foot because she broke her foot. She found it on the stairs. That's a whole other story. I did a whole video on that. There's videos on that too. I mean, it was a roller coaster of emotions. It was so nuts and insane. The amount of yes, sorry guys, it's not updating the chat. That's impressive. I love Jetsons. I wish I had that game. Yes, I still collect Tiger handouts. Not as much as I used to. Yeah, but that's the thing. To me, I don't feel like I'm doing things right. I feel like I should be doing more for you guys. And I'm not, and it makes me feel lazy. Like, yeah, it's a really fun. I don't have it, but I played the ROM of it. I know, bad, right? I'm playing ROMs, but it's a hard to find game. But yes, that game is very hard, and it is very fun. That's why I want it. That's actually one of my top NES games I want next to Dinosaur Peak. So if anyone wants to send me those, send me them. Just kidding. No one's gonna send me those freaking games. They're way too expensive. Um, but I just don't feel like I'm doing you guys a service anymore. Like I feel like I let my subscribers down. Like, cause when I lost like over 4,000 subs in the span of a year, and I was like, that's when my panic attacks really started to get like bad. I don't get them anymore, but because I'm like, it's not worth it. But Yeah, that Dinosaur Peak is freaking great. Like, and I don't get why it's worth so much money. Probably because it's rental exclusive, but like it's a really underrated game. People say it's not that good for like a Flintstones game, but it's actually pretty damn good. 'Cause I like the whole switching mechanic between Barney and Fred. That game's pretty tough too. But I did beat that. Um, but anyway, but that's the way I feel, guys. Like I feel like I'm not doing enough for you guys. But then again, there's not much I can do. Like, um, other than me doing videos like this and me just talking, like, there's not much I can do right now. Like, literally, when my wife and I finally do move, because we live in my parents' house in basically one bedroom shared with my older brother, which is not a big deal, but I'm just saying, like, space is a huge issue. Like, I have to allocate, um, like you guys saw, I was out in the basement. The basement is where a majority of my collection is. Um, and that's because there's a room, and that room, we're basically in this house. Like, it's, it's, I literally need my own space to, like, have my own stuff. So that's the biggest problem. Is that's what I'm grappling with right now. Yeah, the Dino and Hoppy game is kind of yeah. I want to get the Sega Genesis game too. That that game's not that expensive. It's gone up in price a little bit. I saw it for like $20 a few years ago, complete, and I wish I would have picked it up because it's like $60-$70 complete now. So, um, why is it not updating? God, stupid YouTube chat. It's going so slow. It's not updating. I think it's scrolling down. No, it's not that. It's just like I know people say, "Oh, I get burnt out." I'm not getting burnt out. I'm just getting discouraged, really, because like I guess the honest truth of it is, guys, what I thought was gonna happen is I was gonna be getting all these sponsorships after that, and like all these other big things were gonna happen. Like I was gonna be getting like I don't know, um, invited to like conventions and stuff, but that didn't happen. And I was like, oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But that's what I thought. Because me being stupid, I was like, oh, well, I got 20,000 subs on. Now people care about what I put up on the internet. Nope. That's not how the internet works. That's not how YouTube algorithm works apparently. But I don't know, guys. It's just, I guess I wish I would contribute more, like financially, than I do. Like, because my wife works hard, and I wish I could contribute in some way, like make money in some way, shape, or form. Because I feel like if I brought in like monetary goods and stuff like that, like I feel like we'd be out of here sooner, and we wouldn't be struggling as bad as we are like to get out. Because it's not easy to find a house that is affordable on her salary. Like it's not. She doesn't make a whole lot of money doing what she does. Like it's not like the easiest thing in the world. I've thought about that, like making up like cards and stuff like that. But the problem is traveling is really difficult. Like I would love to get invited to like places. You know, a lot of people say I am a cool dude. I am a cool dude. Like I'm super laid back. Like I think if I branded myself and got myself out there, I could probably get pretty substantial on YouTube if I really like put myself out there. But I don't. I don't think I could handle it. Like the stress of it. I don't know how people can handle it. Like I don't know how like bigger channels like Patty and Punk, Cinemassacre, channels like that. I don't get how they can handle the stress of being having to put up like a video every week. Like that would just I feel like it would just make me get burned out. But at the same time, I don't think it would though because I would know I'm providing a good service for people and that people enjoy what I'm doing. But as of right now, I don't see that happening because I don't know how to get myself out there. Honestly, I don't know the best way to do it. Like I'm not good at. I don't know. I really don't understand Reddit. Apparently, Reddit is why the GoFundMe video took off in the first place. I don't understand. I don't understand how Reddit works. I don't understand why Reddit worked the way it did for me. Like, I still don't understand why so many people were willing to help us out. Like, there's nights, guys. I'm not even kidding. And you guys may think I'm being like melodramatic, but I'm not. Like, there are nights still when I just lay in bed thinking about everything that's happened in the past year or 2 years. And the way the internet like came to support one person. Like I see it all the time, but I didn't think that person would ever be me. Like when when you go through something like I went through with your only lifeline to the outside world breaking down on the side of a road, meaning my wheelchair van, the van I'd travel in to like go out places with my wife and my family. When that breaks down, your whole world closes in on you. Like I thought my life was over. Like I literally was like depressed to the point of like I don't want to say like I wasn't like suicidal or nothing, but I was pretty depressed where I didn't want to do anything, where I didn't want to talk to anybody. But then when I did the video talking about the GoFundMe that my family friend set up for us, basically she was like a sister to me. So when she set that up for us, I was I didn't know what to do. Like when I because friends and family at first were donating, okay, and it was like we had like $200 in the first week, which was a lot for like the first week for us. We thought that was a lot, and I was like, well, why don't I just do a video talking about it? And the first video didn't really get that many views. It got like a couple thousand, and I was like, okay. It started to get some donations because of it. But then I forget what video it was that I did. I think it was the first one I did with my wife. Um, my fiance at the time. Um, no, she was my wife. Yeah, she was my wife back then. Cause it was like soon after that the van broke. Um, yeah, I've thought about doing that. Like, but I don't want to like take ideas from other channels and like I want to try to be unique. But I guess I could, because a lot of people have been liking the Switch videos I've been taught when I talked about the problems with online, which I really do think need to be addressed. But anyway, but back to the GoFundMe thing. Like when that happened, when I did the live video, the one video that really took off where I cried. Like if you guys want to watch a grown man literally like lose his mind on a live stream, not me to, like I know I don't cry in front of people. And for me to like do that, I can't even go back and watch that because it still makes you get emotional just looking at how bad I just lost it because I didn't I didn't think that many people would support us, but you guys did, and I didn't understand why. Like why me? Why not Joe whatever down the street that has like cancer or something? Why me? Why somebody didn't? I, that's what I grapple with, like, on a daily basis. Why was it me that decided to, like, just, like, come to the aid of? I mean, I'm sure it happens every day, but, like, to me, that's what it felt like at the time. Now looking back at it, it's like I understand why, because people saw I needed help, which you guys don't. I don't think you guys will understand the impact that made on my wife and I in general, like, and my mom and dad. My mom and dad especially were really stressed out about the whole thing, um, and that really made a huge impact on their life, especially, like, they didn't know what they were gonna do. They didn't know how they were gonna fix that van. And then when we got offered for it to get fixed for free, then that just opened the doors to other things that we could possibly do with the GoFundMe money, which helped out tremendously with getting my disabled brother, because my older brother's disabled too. We helped him get a piece of technology that helps him access the internet and other things. Um, you guys can watch videos of me helping him set that up too. Um, but we did so much with that stuff. It was just that 2020 being, should we have done what we did with all the money? No, we definitely shouldn't have. I think we probably should have looked into getting a new van like people thought we were gonna do, but, like, at the time we were just so overwhelmed with the amount of people coming at us. We didn't know what to do. I wish we would have done a new van because, like, this van is still very old. So I kind of regret not pushing that issue more with them. But I mean, my parents are pretty stubborn when it comes to stuff like that. So, like, money wise, they always say we don't want to waste money. I'm like, yeah, but that's what the money was supposed to be used for. So if worse comes to worse and we need a new van, what are we gonna do without it? We'll cross it. My dad always says we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That's what he always says. But like I said, I'm not gonna blame my parents for things, but I'm just saying, like, hindsight being 2020, I would have, because I think that's why it would have alienated a lot of people, because they found out that the van was getting fixed for free by somebody generous enough, and they just got salty over it. Which I understand, but at the same time, we didn't think that was gonna happen because we were originally gonna use all the money on that, but we didn't, and we probably should have. But honestly, guys, the reason we didn't is because it wasn't under my name. Like, if it was under my name or my wife's name, I would have done it. Like, I would have used the money for a van. Honestly, if you want to know the God's honest truth, I wouldn't have bought the Polaris or paid off my parents' debts. That would have been on them. That's their problem, not mine. Honestly, if I'm speaking frankly, and I don't even care if this goes live. I don't care if they watch it or not. But that's just me being honest. That's what I would have done, and I regret not putting my foot down more because I feel like that contributed to the amount of backlash I got. Like, right after it all happened, people were like, "Oh well, we thought blah 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 blah," blah," and I was like, "Oh God, here we go." I knew it was gonna happen. As soon as it happened, I knew that we made a mistake, and I told them that. And they were like, "Don't listen to people. It's not that's their problem." I'm like, "No, it's your guys' problem. You caused it. You chose what to do with it. I fought to do what was." Hey, what's up? I didn't fight more than I should have, but I mean, what are you gonna do? It's over. It's done with. There's nothing I can do about it. If there's people still mad about it, I would just want you guys to know I tried. But like I said, my parents were very, very stubborn. Um, so, but thanks for stopping by. If it's late for you guys, don't feel like you have to come in here. I know it's late at night. I just haven't done one of these in a while. I wanted to chat with you guys about stuff. So I might take a break. I don't know. I don't know, cause honestly, guys, this is my final thought that I'm gonna say, and you guys can disagree with me in the comments or whatever. Um, whoa, where did you get that? Cause that is a really rare Game Boy game. That wherever you got it from didn't obviously not know what they had. But from what I know about that game, apparently it was a low production run. Apparently, I think that game was like either late, really late into the Game Boy's lifespan, or it had like a late production and limited production. Oh my god, scroll! Damn it, fucking chat. So guys, here's what I want to say to you guys. For everybody that listens now and in the future. Um, I will continue doing videos, but they will be very sporadic until I can figure out what I want to do. But if you guys here want to support the channel, or after the fact, if you watch this, I do have a Patreon set up. I don't have any tiers or nothing like that, or no kind of physicality like T-shirts or anything like that. Um, I can try to get some made up at some point, but it's really hard for me to do stuff like that right now. But just know that, because I have like 15, 14 or 15 Patreon supporters, and I want you all to know that are supporters. If there's any of you here now, I just want you to know it really means a lot to me that you guys support me, and I wish I had more support, because one, it would help me out getting like equipment, because I need a better camera rather than using my stupid janky dumb phone. And two, it would just, honestly, guys, because I want to be able to say I'm contributing to helping my wife not work so hard. I mean, I'm just being completely honest with you guys. At this point, like, my main focus is to move out of my house that I'm in right now and start my own life with my wife, because I want to have children someday. Because I'm getting pretty old, guys. I'm almost 30 years old. I'm going to be 29 in a few weeks. So, like, I'm kind of getting up there to the point where I'm not going to want to be having a kid when I'm in my 40s. I want to kind of do it before I'm like mid 30s. Um, but I want to move out before I do that, because I want. Here's my main issue with being in my parents' house, and there's gonna be a lot of people saying that I'm lucky to have a place to live. Yeah, I know. But this is my problem. When my wife and I get pregnant, we have a child. I want that child to have their own room. I want that child to have their own space. I want the child to have the best things it can have. I want that child to not feel like they're trapped. I want that child to feel like they can do whatever they want to do. I want them to feel free. I want them to be independent. I don't want them to be like trapped, closed in. I don't want them to be like enclosed in one single room or half of a room, or had to share a room with their mom or their dad or their uncle or their grandma or their grandpa. I want them to have their own room. I want them to grow up and be a contributing member of society. I want things better than what I had, and I had it pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. My parents tried hard as hell. You guys don't understand. They raised two disabled children and a third child that was not disabled, but they raised three children, two of which were disabled. That is very, very difficult to do. And my parents did it, and they did it very well. And to see my older brother the way he is now, being trying to be an author, trying to get out there, being published and get out there, that's great. I hope that works out. To see my younger brother succeed the way he has, because he has a pretty good job. Um, where he's at, he lives still in the same state, but about 45 minutes from where I am. And I kind of miss hanging out with him, but he doesn't come around as often because he's always working. But I understand that. But it's weird because hold on, let me sit up here because I'm gonna get kind of softy for a minute here. To see where my younger brother has gone gives me hope that that's where my kids can go. Because he is a very smart man. I was gonna say dude, kid, but to me, he's a kid. He's gonna be my kid brother, no matter how old he is. When he's 50 and I'm 60, whatever, he's still gonna be my kid brother. I don't care. But he's a very smart kid, whatever. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He's so freaking smart. To know that I might have somehow contributed to like him being smart. Because my dad told me, and I know if he watches this, I'm not trying to embarrass you, dude, but like dad told me this, and it was I didn't know this for the longest time, but apparently like he always tried so hard to make my brother and I proud of him, and we always were. He didn't have to overachieve like he did, but he tried really hard in school, and it paid off because look where he's at now. He's got a good job. He lives on his own in a fairly nice house, I think. Not like super super nice, but I think a decent living space, which is kind of cool to think about. That so that's what I want for my kids. And if I have kids, I don't know if I have one, two, three, 6, 12, 55. I don't know. Who knows? We're shooting for two, but I mean, I don't know. Um, you never know. We could have like octuplets or something. We could get we could get like explicit like lottery where they get like 12 at once. Be like the first like whatever 12 is like. What is it like that like rose supplements or something? I don't know what that would be, but I don't know. It's just that's what I want for the future of my children is to succeed like my younger brother has, because he's succeeded fairly well. Um, and like I said, if he watches this, I wasn't trying to embarrass you. I'm just telling you that me and Jeremy are proud of you. We will always be proud of you, no matter what you do. We're always gonna be proud of you, always. And it's never gonna change. No matter if you think we're embarrassing and blah blah blah. I know you don't really like to talk to us too much because we're kind of lovey dovey. We're more emotional than he is, which I get it. Like some people are not very emotional, but he's one of them. I get it. It's fine, but that's the way we are. I mean, we're always gonna show our emotions. We're always gonna say we love you. So just that's that's all I want. I just want. Oh, yeah, everything's good. It's just I'm I want to be better than good. I want to be like fantastic. I want to be the best person I can be. And right now, I feel like I'm being like 65% of that person. I feel like I haven't hit my stride yet. I thought I did for a while, but then it just petered out. It's like going for me. I was like, yes, I'm gonna hit my stride. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he watches this, he's probably gonna get. I don't think he watches my channel much, but I know he does from time to time. So maybe he'll watch it and maybe he'll say something this Thursday on Thanksgiving. I don't know if he'll watch it, but if he does, like I said, I wasn't trying to be super embarrassing, but I was just putting it out there. Like, I'm proud of who he is and who he became and the kind of man he is, even though he's not like a super emotional guy, but which my parents need to understand that that's how he is. That bothers my parents. It doesn't bother me. He's not super emotional. That's how he is. That I don't know what it is, but that's. I guess we show too much emotion there. I don't know. But I'm just. I don't know. It's just really cool to think that he turned out the way he did, growing up with two disabled brothers. Because when I was growing up with him, I always thought like, am I gonna limit this kid? Am I gonna be able to prove to him that he can do whatever the hell he wants? Well, I guess something clicked because he always tried really hard in school. And not to say I didn't, but when I hit high school, I kind of like just, I was like, whatever. Like, especially senior year of high school, I just like poo pooed it. But he kicked ass through his whole entire school career from when he was like a little kid all the way up to high school. And even college, he's still doing college, and it's like, dude, you're freaking, you're insane. The amount of work he does, I'm surprised he like gets up in the morning. Like, it's insane. I don't know. It's just weird. And I I wanted to say it on video like for a while. I wanted to do a video like this, but I figured like yeah, I need to start reaching out to more people and talk about stuff because I have a bunch of like stuff that I don't really talk about that goes through my head. Like, why did I do this YouTube thing? Well, what good am I doing this? What good can I do doing this channel? Like, I don't feel like I'm contributing to society. I guess is the way I'm putting it. I feel like I'm being lazy because everybody that's a YouTuber is lazy. That's what society sees YouTubers as, and that's the way I feel because I don't make a whole lot of money doing this. I wish I did. I wish I was one of the big YouTubers that didn't have to worry about like where money's gonna come from because it's kind of like, okay. I'll give you an example, and maybe a lot of you guys can relate to this, but I don't know. I hope so because I want to have people relate to this somehow. But when you're 29 years old, I'm just gonna round my age up. When you're 29 years old, because I'm almost 29, and you have to ask your wife if you want to buy something with her money, or you have to ask your mom or your dad if you want if they have money to help you buy something. Would you feel any less like an adult, or would you still feel like a child? Because that's what I feel like. When I ask my parents for money, or when I ask my wife for money, or like if I have to wait for like a week to buy something I really want to buy, it makes me feel like a child because I don't have a steady job. Yes, let me clarify things. Yes, I do make money doing YouTube, but it's nothing substantial. It's not like I don't bring home like a paycheck a week. It's like yearly, and I'm not counting the pledges on Patreon. That's to me, pledges on Patreon are donations, and I rarely, if ever, use that money for things myself. There's been like one or two times I post on that page and like, "Are you guys okay with me using this to get this for my personal collection?" And then people are like, "Yeah, go ahead," and I'm like, "Okay." I just want to check with people before I do it because that's the only source of income I really have a month is that $110 a month. Other than asking my parents, hey, can I get this? Mom and Dad, can I get this? Can I get this? Hey, baby, can I get this? I mean, like it's. I don't want to say it's like humiliating, but it kind of is. I've thought about my friend has has told me that a lot that I should work up at a game store because I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to like video games. So like I could, but I don't know how I'd get there. Like to get there would be like hard because my wife works. She takes the wheelchair van to work. I don't know how that would work because like I would have to be dropped off. I would have to make sure I would work hours. She would be able to pick me up. I mean, yeah, but I mean, I guess that's true. But at the same time, my content sucks. It literally sucks. Name one video of mine that doesn't suck, and be honest. I want I want everybody in here to be honest. Do my videos suck? Honestly, I want you guys to be brutally honest. If I wasn't like disabled or or had cerebral palsy or in a wheelchair, would you guys watch my videos? Yes or no? And be honest. I want this to be a completely honest answer. Because I feel like the answer for most people in the chat would be they would still watch me no matter what. But a lot of people, I think, watch because of the fact they feel bad that I'm disabled and they feel like they have to. And that's not the case. I don't care if people watch my videos or not. I mean, I do, but I don't want them to watch them because of the disability. I want them to watch because they like what I'm doing. I don't want them to be like, oh, look at this guy. He's trying to make these videos, but they're not that good. Okay, so you did it. So someone did watch that video. Yeah, what did you think? Did you think I was? Did you guys think I was too harsh with this Switch video? Cause I thought I was on point. Like if they don't freaking fix that, it's gonna be disastrous. Like, what are they doing? Like, I'm gonna reiterate that real quick. Fix it before Smash comes out. It's like 2 weeks. What are you doing? We need servers. Servers. Why? Yeah, I had like substantial facts to back up what I was saying. Like, this is how Sony does it. Why don't you do it this way? I don't know. It's just like I don't know what they're thinking. It's hard to drive and hold a phone. I need to get a freaking phone holder. I need to get a drink. I'm thirsty. Um. Ow! I just hit the wall with my foot. That hurt. Okay. Now. Okay, let me put this down real quick. Get a drink of water or something.
Got a great Black Friday deal. One for you, one for
I
me.
hope I have water now. I don't know if I do.
I love it. I got us a little something too.
Yeah.
Yep. One for you and one for me.
I love it.
Oh, actually, that was supposed to be for me.
I love it.
And I love that you love
I
it.
love it.
I like red.
During the GMC Sierra Black Friday event,
Yeah, I
get
want
over
water, so I want
$12,000
to
on a specially equipped 2018 Sierra SLT Crew Cab when you finance through GM Financial.
Whatever your big job is, come into the Ram Black Friday sales event and get a great deal on the truck with the best resale value in the industry.
Alright, guys, I'll be right back.
With another.
Really, you did. That's pretty cool. Because I brought up, like, good facts. Like, I was right with what I said. Like, it's not as bad as people say it is. But it's not great either. And I like my Nintendo Switch. And I like Nintendo, but their business decisions are really bad. And that's something that really annoys me about Nintendo. Is they're so archaic in what they do. It's like, what are they doing?
Is a 21st century.
It's like they don't know how to do.
He's happy to embrace certain kinds of progress, but retaining complete control is fundamental, as is loyalty from his inner sanctum.
Yeah, like I feel like
One of the things I pushed for when I was
I feel like the main thing that really hurt Nintendo with their online service was the fact that they're trying to say, oh, well, these Nintendo games will sell our online service. No. Yeah, they're cool, but like I said, that online is for the Nintendo service is stupid because you can't play with people online. You can't even. You can't. Okay, you can see when your friends are playing the Nintendo game you want to play, but you can't send them a message and be like, "Hey, do you want to play Super Mario Bros. 3?" You can't do that. You literally have to like text them or something. And what the hell is with that Nintendo Switch app? Like, why is that a thing? You know what? I have, but I have no idea how to do that. I would love someone to assist me on doing that. Because I would be really good at writing blogs and doing reviews and stuff like that. Like camera stuff, I'm not that good, but like writing stuff down. Yeah, Mario 3's been like done to death at this point. Like if I want to play Mario 3, I'll just play it on my 3DS. If I want to play it on the go, honestly. Or hell, just pull out my Nintendo or whatever, my AV Famicom, whatever. Because I still have my freaking Nintendo. I can still play it right now if I wanted to. Hold on, guys. I'm going to drink water real quick. Because I'm really thirsty. And plus, the NES games they have on there aren't really that good. Like, okay, we've all played Zelda. We've all played Mario 3, Mario 1. We've all played Metroid. Oh, I hate this water. It never gets cold enough. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yeah, like add like the Flintstones Eyes for P. That game alone would probably make people subscribe to the service. I almost said channel, but whatever. It is a channel, whatever. Hey, what up? What up? I don't think I ever played that game. I'll have to check that out. And the whole them going after ROM sites, like really? Why? Nintendo, they're like old fucking ROMs. Who cares? It's hard as balls. Well, now I want to try it. Was it? Is it NES? I looked it up. No, well, I know what I'm doing now. I'm gonna try to look that up and try to find a. Oh, I'm gonna have to try to find a ROM of it. Oh my god, Nintendo's gonna go after me. Woo! I don't know why they go after ROM sites. It's like ROMs are preservation, okay? Uh, uh, I think I'm being sick, guys. I don't know. But whatever. Uh, yeah, I wish they put like more third-party games on there, like the Jetsons and Rolling Thunder and uh, Commando. Well, I really don't have to do a Car Warriors. I mean, that's already on SNK 40. Does anybody here have that for PS4, Switch, or Xbox One? SNK 40th anniversary? Because that is really cool. I really enjoy that game. If you like classic SNK, um, like Prisoner of War, Akari Warriors, 1, 2, and 3, Guerrilla War, um, there's a bunch of other games on there. Oh, I seriously I'm getting sick, but that's alright. It's the time of year people get sick. Um, but anyway, God, I've been going on for like an hour and 15 minutes, almost. Um, so yeah, I mean, judging by all your guys' comments in the chat here, um, you guys like when I do videos talking about just random gaming stuff. So I think I'll just start doing more of that. In the meantime, of getting LCD games, those aren't going anywhere. Um, that's actually another reason why I need more support on Patreon. So if you can, like, throw $1 or two my way, because like these last couple I want to get are fairly expensive, and they're gonna be hard to get. Um, because they're like $200. So I'm gonna need like probably 200 a month for the next like 2 months to get both the games within the span of like 2 months. So if you can, not saying you have to, but if you can for at least like a month or two, like support, so I can get these last two games, and then like I'll probably be done for a while, and then I'll just branch out and do other videos because like at that point I'll just be getting like filler stuff for the channel, and I don't want to have like too many filler. I want to get like hard to find stuff for the channel. I don't want to get like Snow White or like I don't know, something like Mouse Maze or some easy to find game. I don't want to. I want to get like hard to find stuff. Um, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going here and try to figure out what I'm gonna do for the night. Probably play some NES. Yeah, the PAL version's pretty cheap. Yeah, that reminds me. I will show you, before I go. I will show you one really rare game I have in my collection, if I can get to it. I should be able to. Let me see here. I will show you one really rare game I have in my collection. I actually have a few rare games in my collection, but this is by far my rarest. I'm going to be very, very careful with it because of what it is. You will see in a second why I'm saying that. But I do have Sculpture Cut. That's probably my rarest game in my collection. I guess Mega Man X2 and 7 for Supers. I mean, it's in decent shape. It's got some nicks on the label, but yeah, it's actually a really nice copy of it. Like the back label is really good on it. No stickers. Like it's a really clean copy. And I recommend if you have any rare games that are loose, um, get one of these to put it in. One of these official N64 cases.
With Liberty Mutual, car replacement will replace the full value of your car.
Let me just put it back in here real quick. Boop. There we go. I'll just stick it up here for now. I'll put it back later. Okay. But here's my rack. If you guys want to see what I have. Here, let me see if I can I zoom? No, it won't let me zoom. See if I can zoom. Oh, cool, I can. Alright. Let me try to pan. So you guys, and there's more games behind. This is just my front row of Super. And you can see up there I have Sunset Riders. Almost all the Power Ranger games. I have Mega Man 7 is not complete. I do need the manual for that. So if somebody has the manual of that, let me know. Went to the past. And yes, I do have Home Improvement. Yes, there's a Home Improvement game for Super Nintendo. It is very bad. Here's some of my Genesis stuff. I do love the Genesis. I have a Nomad. There's my Nomad case. My I have a very, very modest collection of Sega CD stuff. Don't mind the wire. That's my fight stick. I do have some Saturn stuff, not a lot, but some more Sega CD stuff. Down here's like Japanese Super Nintendo and Super Family, or yeah, Japanese Super Nintendo and 64, which was Mask, Star Fox, Mario Kart with this special edition controller, Pokemon Stadium 1, Japanese Pokemon Stadium 2, or a copy of Stadium 1 US. Then down, ow, I just hit my foot. Down here I have, way down here I have DVDs and whatnot. I'll try to get down there. I don't know if I can because, like I said, but you see DVDs, Bebop. I mean, I got a bunch of DVDs. Got some 64 stuff going on. Got a bunch of Canada Dry going on. I don't know if Canada Dry. But yeah, there you go. That's only like some of my retro stuff. That's not even like everything. That's it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'll show you guys one more thing. And here, and up on top, I have strategy guides.
In Europe for about 10 years.
So there's all my strategy guides.
Absorbed certain aspects of Western culture that are not.
Because I love strategy guides. So there you go. What's my rarest NES game? Probably Mighty Final Fight.
A major embarrassment for the family.
I have a card only, but that's probably my rarest. I think. Yeah. That and Bucky O'Hare. I wish I had a boxing manual for Mighty Final Fight, but I don't. Yeah, I have a decent amount of NES gaming boxes. See, with me with NES and Super Nintendo and stuff, when I get them boxed, it's games I really enjoy playing. That's the only way I get them boxed. Like everything boxed I play. So, like, well, you actually have Jetsons on NES. Lucky. Lucky, I want that game. Why can't I have that game? I want that game. Why can't I have it? It's unfair. I want it. That's one of the games on my list of games I want to get. That's Jetsons. I do have Jetsons on Game Boy. That's actually pretty hard to find. Ooh, you have DuckTales 2. I've never played 2. I played 1. I've never played 2. 2 is definitely the harder to find one. But I want that. I want Jetsons. I'll give you $5 for it. Yeah, back in like 1996. That's what it would have been worth. Yeah, the SNES one is really weird, but it's also pretty good for what it is. I actually do like the SNES one. That one's actually pretty expensive too. I'm guessing you grew up watching the cartoon. Is that why you have like an attachment to it? Because the Jetson games are, like any Hanna-Barbera game is probably pretty good. Yeah, so did I. That's what I really enjoy the Jetsons. I need to buy the freaking series on DVD. Because I like physical media. I like having stuff. But they don't have a box of it out. I wish I would just freaking do a box set. Flintstones had a box set. Why doesn't Jetsons? Yeah, Spelunker's pretty hard to find, I think. I'm not really well versed on like what games are like hard to find. I know the big heavy hitters like Dino Peak, Stadium Events, DuckTales 2. Some of those like Parisian cards. Yeah, because I know it's all out on DVD, but it's not all like released in a box set, in one comprehensive box set. It's all out because I think like the second or third season's in like 2 parts or something. One of the seasons was released in like 2 parts, which is stupid, but whatever. On a good note, they did release Two Stupid Dogs Volume 1, which I did like Two Stupid Dogs. If you guys want to see a video on that, I did do a video on that. which actually got more views than I thought it would. Including from a strictly handheld game channel, for the most part.
South Korea said it is highly likely the North was behind its hunter-gatherer killing. We don't know if this was an order that was issued by Kim Jong-un, but it was very clear that his brother's presence to be a nuisance.
Yeah, that's the way they're manufactured. They're MOD or made on demand, which I think is dumb. Why doesn't Warner Brothers actually do it themselves? Like, because DVD-Rs won't last as long as real regular old DVDs will. I mean, they'll last a while if you take care of them, but eventually they'll start to degrade. Um, God, I've covered a lot of topics on this live stream. We talked about DVDs. We talked about fucking Tiger handhelds. Talked about kids. Talked about fucking everything, man. Just rare NES. I mean, um, what other rare crap do I have that I can actually get to? I don't think I can get to anything else that I have that's like rare. Um, Sadly, I wish I could show you like a lot of other cool stuff I have, but whoa, shit, I'm in trouble. Yeah, why did that take so long to come out? Cause I never watched DuckTales growing up, but I know it's like a really beloved series, and like for the longest time I know it wasn't out on DVD completely until now, which is kind of dumb because
North Korea launched a long-range rocket from North Korea showing the United States that it is a force to be reckoned with.
I don't. It's funny that you asked that because I just saw the trailer, the commercial for Robin Hood, and and I and I saw it, and at first I literally thought it was like an Assassin's Creed movie because that's what it looked like. It looked like it was like Assassin's Creed, and I was like, "What the hell is this? Is this Assassin's Creed?" And they're like, "Robin Hood," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" That looked like Assassin's Creed. Like I was confused. Yeah, the Child's Play remake looks retarded. And the funny thing is, I actually met the guy that does the voice of Chucky. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I legitimately did like this past year. Um, Actually, it was still this year, but it was basically like almost a year ago. It was like back in March. Yeah, he's a really nice dude. If any of you guys get a chance to meet him, he's like super nice. He's really down to earth dude. His daughter was nice too. I met Fiona too, and I met the guy that played the little kid, um, Andy. He was really nice. He was a really nice guy. But yeah, the Child's Play remake looks terrible. For one, I think it's like a fucking robot or some animatronic thing or something stupid. It seems dumb. But I'm not really a big movie watcher, honestly. Like, I don't really wait till they come out on DVD to watch them. Like new movies, I'm actually like I haven't seen the new Halloween yet, and I want to like bad because I'm a huge fan of the Halloween movies. And I've actually met one of the Michael Myers, one the original Michael Myers I've met. A short circuit? What? Are you for real? That's stupid. And what's it like? I am Chucky. Hear me roar. Like I have a hard time believing Brad Dorff is actually gonna do that. One, he probably has a contract with like Universal or whoever owns the original Chucky movies. He probably has like a contract or something. I don't know. But I would imagine he wouldn't do that because unless they pay him like an ass ton of money. That's the only way I think he would do it is if he got paid like a shitload. Oh yeah, I know for sure the doll. It's not a doll thing. Like it's something dumb. Like my wife is like a huge fan of Chucky, and I told her, and it's not even funny, and she's like the biggest Chucky fan. Like that's the only reason we went to that convention is to meet him, cause like she's like, oh my god, we have to meet Chucky, and I'm like, okay, whatever. It sucks because I was sick. Like the last 2 days, I was like I had like a cold or something. I was really sick. I still went, but I probably shouldn't have, but I did. But it sucked. The last 2 days sucked. But whatever. Yeah, it looks. I've seen what it looks like. It looks really stupid. It does not look good at all. Um, but like I said, I don't really watch like movies too much. Like I'm more of a gamer than a movie watcher. Like I like watching movies. Like if they look interesting to me. Like the new Halloween looks interesting. I probably should have went to see it, but I didn't. But it should be coming out on DVD soon, like in a couple months. So I'll just watch it then. Whatever, fine. Um, um, Kirby's Dream Is. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it comes out in like January or something. That steelbook looks pretty cool. I didn't know it was in that. Yeah, but Bray Dorf is super cool. Like he was super nice to talk to. It's always really cool to meet people like that. They actually, I think when I went to the panel, he actually like did the classic like Chucky maniacal laugh, and he rarely ever does that for people. And I wish the recording we did would have like went through, because that would just blow people's mind. But it was like cool to like hear him do it and see him do it. His daughter's laugh sounds exactly like his too. Like she has that weird kind of cackling laugh, and it's like creepy. But like she's super nice though. I hope they continue the movie after Call. Like his daughter has the same freaking laugh. It's not like it's not even like even when she tries to mimic the Chucky laugh, that's pretty much her laugh. That's how she laughs. Which I almost laughed at because I made her laugh. I forget what I said to her. But I said something stupid to her and she liked it and she laughed. And I almost laughed at it because it sounded like her dad.
Didn't have a whole lot of credibility.
Because I said something like, oh, something, something. And I was like, well, but your dad's right there. Because she was literally like right next to her dad. So I was like, I better not do nothing stupid or your dad will probably kill me with a knife or something. And she thought it was like super funny.
Interacting with other countries.
Yeah, because they were actually really good. Like, Called was better than Curse. But a lot of people didn't like the two newer ones. But one movie I didn't see and I don't plan to see was Seed. I heard Seed was terrible. But we got to meet Andy, the babysitter from the second one, um, Brad Dourif, his daughter. God, who else did we meet at Horror Hound? I feel like that was it, but there was more. I thought.
Is able to sit down with the President of the United States.
Yeah, like they're better than I've heard. They're because Seed was terrible. I heard Seed was bad. And my wife and I have the DVD box set of all the movies, including Seed. She actually has it signed by everybody that we met. Like, who else did we meet that's bugging me? I know I'm forgetting somebody. Oh yeah, we met Ron Perlman. That's right, Hellboy. I forgot about that because I didn't care. I didn't really watch Hellboy, so I didn't care. I was just like whatever. And plus, he was kind of like Ron Perlman's kind of a I don't want to say a dick, but he kind of seemed like a dick. Like he was just like, oh, like he saw me and he's like, oh, I didn't see you there. I'm like, oh, okay, but I was like right in front of you. All right. I don't know. It made my wife like that. Really made my wife mad for some reason. I was like, why are you so mad about it? You met Hellboy. Like, I was like, whatever. I don't care. The only thing I know him from is Hey Arnold, because he voiced Mickey Kaline. Like that's the only that I knew him from. I know he's Hellboy, but I never watched those movies, so I don't care. Um, but this year, oh my God, this coming year, oh, I can't wait for Horror Hound this year. Freaking Nev Campbell from freaking Scream is gonna be there. Whoo! I can't wait to meet her. She's like super, super, super. She's gonna be super cool to meet. Like, oh my God, I love the Scream movies. I'm glad they didn't do another one after 4 because it would have got stupid after that. Because 4 wasn't great. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't as good as the first. I would say 2, 3 was kind of like 3 and 4 are kind of tied, in my opinion, with the Scream franchise. But I'm kind of glad they didn't do more than that. I know they thought about it, but they didn't. I know they thought about like rebooting it or something. I met a lot of people actually. Like it's kind of nuts to think about how many people I've met. I don't want to rattle off everybody I've met, but um, oh, that's pretty neat. Because I met a lot of people. I've met Nick Castle. I've met Kane Hodder. I've met um, what the hell is his name? Ted White. I've met Ari Leichman. However you say his name. The guy that played kid Jason that jumps out of the lake in the movie. I met him. I met Mr. X from the X-Files, the black guy. I've met Mitch Pileggi. I've, yeah. I've met, Steve Bloom. I've met Sean Schemmel. I've met the voice of Mario, Charles Martinet. That's who voices Mario. I've met Eric Vale from Dragon Ball Z. He does Trunks. I've met I've met a lot of people over the past few years. Like, it's crazy the amount of people I've met that I never thought I'd meet. Like, that's what I mean when I tell you guys, like, my wife is a huge part of the channel and a huge part of my life. That's no joke. Like, without my wife being in my life, and I'm not meaning to, like, rhyme, but, like, my life would be, like, completely boring and, like, unfulfilling, honestly. Because, like, without her, I wouldn't travel. Like, I don't want to travel without anybody else but her and my friends. And I made a lot of friends because of her, too. Because I get out and socialize more. I don't like going out with my parents when I'm a grown adult. And I know my brother would take me out if he had time, but that's what I mean when I tell you guys, like, my wife is a huge part of who I am now. Like, I was really closed off for years before I met her. Like, I never really talked to people that much. I was always, like, really talkative when I would talk to people, but I would never got in front of a camera probably like I am now, talking on YouTube Live in front of, like, potential millions of people. But yeah, that's what I mean, like, when I say that in videos. My wife is a huge part of who I am and who this channel, like, encompasses. So yeah. And she's sleeping right now, that's why I'm, like, in the bathroom being, like, semi-quiet. Because I don't want to wake her up, because she has to go to work later today. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to end it here. I think I've been going on long enough. I want to thank everybody for stopping by and leaving comments. And just thank you guys for letting me know that you guys care about what I'm doing. And thanks for the feedback. It really helps out. I'll put links in the description after the fact to my Patreon and my I do sell T-shirts. If you want to check out my logo, go check them out. They're pretty cool T-shirts. I just haven't had the time to order any to show you guys what they look like because Christmas season coming up. I gotta kind of save the money I have for, like, presents and stuff. So I want to try to get some actual gifts for people. So I promise by the beginning of next year I'll have shirts that I can show you guys in video. So go check them out. There's always template designs you can see before you buy them. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching and thanks for joining the live stream. So yeah, peace out, guys. Come on. Okay, guys. Now I'm done. See you later.